Hey fam, if you've been checking and rocking with me, I've shared 4 points with you in regards to how you thinking about planning for transition. How do you think about planning for a transition? That's a natural thing to do during this time of the year. And so I've given you 4 points. I want to give you the last and final point. And all this is to add to the stew that you're stirring right now. Okay? Add to the stew that you're stirring, the questions to go through, the gauntlet of questions. And the last one is when. When might you make this change? You've thought about the why. You've even gone through the regret minimization framework to make sure you consider what would you regret more at 80. You've thought about how you can experience some of it where you are today to make sure that you kind of put your foot over there a little bit, but you don't totally run out, right? You give yourself a bit of experience, and whether it's entrepreneurship or some other way, again, to experience it while you keep your foot on home base. And you've developed a good sense of the what in every way possible, using all your senses. Now is the when. When are you going to make it happen? Well, there's a couple things. One, draw out the steps. Can you draw out the steps you need to take to get you to the when? Coming up with an arbitrary date may or may not be helpful. Dates focus the mind, no doubt about that. So saying July 1st makes the mind go to action in terms of, I need to make this happen by July 1st. But let's say you do that. What are the actual steps that need to take place to get you there? That's part one. Get all the steps together. And then, how do you make that transition? And again, look at that from all angles. Financially, how does that transition work? In terms of your current workflow and what you do today versus do tomorrow, how can you make that work? And that's one of the things that sometimes can easily get overlooked. We forget sometimes exactly what some of the benefits are in our current situation when we believe we want to move to another situation. Today, for example, in your current workplace, they may have a workout facility on site and you work out there. Now you want to do the same morning workout. You may have to stop somewhere else or either put workout equipment in your home because the new place you're going to go to doesn't have a gym. That's a random example. The current place you work at may be 15 minutes from your home and allow you to work from home 2 days a week. The new work situation may be 45 minutes from home and 45 minutes from home, but there is no work from home option. So you have a longer commute and more days in the office. All of those things need to be thought about in terms of your workflow and your life flow. Thirdly, family considerations. What does this change do to the family? Lastly, education considerations. What might you need to learn or develop before you can even take the step into this new proposed thing? Give all of those some thoughts, again, as a part of your stew of thinking about transition, family.